In April, it'll be 5 years I've been here. I love my job working at the clinic. I love helping the uninsured. It's a great feeling, especially when they call and they're like, oh, I just want to talk to Sandy. You know, they know I know what they want, and I'm just here to help them. It's just the most amazing job I've ever had. It's like extended family. I love them all.
So Habitat for Humanity was started here in our community in 1985, but the organization nationally has been around since 1976. We've completed more than 650 homes in our community. We serve all of Pinellas County and the western half of Pasco County. So Habitat's overarching mission is to really provide affordable home ownership opportunities to individuals and families throughout our community that would not normally have the opportunity to own their own home. So families that come to Habitat typically make a little bit more than what is required to get any sort of government assistance, but they don't make enough money to qualify for a traditional mortgage. So they're kind of stuck somewhere in the middle there. I think when you look at the work that Habitat does and the work that the Clearwater Free Clinic does, we're serving the same population. It's the same group of folks that are struggling with affordable health care or access to health care. They're the same folks that are struggling with the access to affordable home ownership. They're folks that you interact with on a daily basis. So school bus drivers, teller at your bank, home health care workers providing goods and services.
So today is my wonderful day for planting flowers at my new home. Very excited. Got to design our own flower bed in the front. And my wonderful boss, Jeannie, brought me some beautiful hibiscus that we're planting now. Very exciting, very overwhelming. Very special day. Yep.
Right now, rent prices are so high and crazy, and there's no end in sight to it. I think people who have wanted homes have given up on that because it seems like it's such an impossible goal to reach. It's, you know, they just feel like knocked down over and over again. And then COVID happened. And so even if they had made some headway, some of them lost jobs, or they went to part-time, or they got sick, or they had people they love get sick. And so I think looking at someone like Sandy, who through this whole thing has gotten a way to help herself and helped others because she works at the clinic. And so she is a caretaker. And now this is her way of also taking care of her and her own family. She never gave up on that dream. She's making her dream a reality. And I just couldn't be more proud. And I think she can be an inspiration to people to say, you know, I thought I was going to give up, but I didn't have to, because look at what can be achieved. Look at what can be achieved. Sandy is, you know, getting some place that she can spend her retirement and have a place to welcome her children and grandchildren and do things like if she wants to plant a garden and she wants to have a room where they can come visit. And they're going to say, we're going to go to Grandma's house. It just means so much, you know. Grandma has a house. It's awesome. When we told her about her being in the program and her being our women's build, her entire workplace was so ecstatic and thrilled, and to know that she had that kind of support, so that when she got in and she started working, that no matter what happened on her journey, she had people behind her pushing her to make this a reality was amazing.
I first met Sandy 4 years ago when she came to the clinic and she interviewed for the job, and you could tell right away that she was this positive force. She would take on any responsibility. She's a, quote, medical assistant, but she helps out in the bedroom. She does drug assist. She is an intake nurse. She does Holter monitor. She does everything. And she does it with a smile and a wonderful attitude. So we're thrilled that she has this opportunity to finally be a homeowner at this time in her life. Sandy makes everybody feel special when she's talking to them. She makes you laugh. She's always asking, what can I do to help? We love you, Sandy. We're here for you.
It's great to be Sandy's friend. It's great to have somebody to interact with. There's three of us that started around the same time, so we all kind of lean on each other, I guess.
I've known Sandy now almost 3 years, and just, I think when I first started volunteering here, she kind of took me under her wing. Just her personality, her laugh. I mean, I just heard it in there, you know, around the hall, and we just start cracking up in there, just listening to her laugh. She's a force. Sandy does a lot here, like behind the scenes, that people don't realize. I mean, she can go to any department and pretty much do, you know, what you need. It would be very different without Sandy here, and I know our patients would feel the same.
I'm just super proud that she was given the opportunity, and I know she's going to make the best of it. It's just, she's a hard worker, and I think we're lucky to have her, and I'm really proud of her.
Sandy is a joy. She really is. She's always makes me laugh. I know she's had a rough time of it sometimes, but man, she knows how to laugh things off and find humor in everything, and that's what I love about her. I couldn't be happier for her. She deserves this so much. She has always been about taking care of others, and I told her this was her year to take care of her. I made her promise me that she was going to take care of Sandy. This was going to be the year of Sandy, and I think all the pieces are falling into place, and this house is just going to be amazing for her. I think she deserves it.
It's great to see so much love and support here for her. We know that this has been a long journey. We know you've worked really, really hard. And so we're really excited for you today that as you get your keys to your brand new home. So Sandra works for the Clearwater Free Clinic, and there's a lot of synergies between the clinic and Habitat for Humanity, and the fact that we serve a lot of the same families. And obviously we're both organizations are working really hard to try to impact poverty and try to help people get out of that, right? So it's my pleasure to introduce the CEO of the Clearwater Free Clinic, Jeannie Shapiro, and she's here to present you with your keys.
A little over a year ago, this was just an unattainable dream for Sandy. And thank you to Habitat and all of your hard work. It's a real accomplishment. We're so proud of you, and you have our support always. So here are your keys. Don't lose them.
Dream come true. I never in a million years thought it would happen. Always thought, oh, it can't happen to me. You know, I'd never qualify. But I did everything I was supposed to do, and it worked in my favor. It's a blessing.